It was 97 degrees outside. My kids were splashing in the backyard pool, and I was grilling burgers while my wife sipped iced tea. Pure summer perfection until she showed up. Karen, president of our HOA, a walking hurricane in oversized sunglasses. She strutted through the side gate without knocking, waving a rolled-up paper like a sword. "This is a violation," she barked. I blinked. "Eh, what?" She shoved the notice into my hand. "You're using the community pool outside of HOA-approved hours." I stared at her, confused. "This isn't the community pool. This is my pool, in my backyard." She crossed her arms. "All pools in the neighborhood are under HOA jurisdiction. You need board approval to use it." I almost laughed. She didn't. The next day, I got a $350 fine in the mail and a threat of further penalties if I continued to violate shared resource regulations. I was furious, not just because of the fine, but because I paid out of pocket to build that pool with city permits, HOA approval years ago, and zero shared funding. But Karen had a new agenda, claiming any outdoor structure that could be seen from the street was public-facing and therefore under HOA control. What she didn't know was that I'm a civil engineer and had all the permits, paperwork, and blueprints proving full private ownership of my pool and yard. So I fought back, and I fought smart. First, I installed an 8-foot privacy fence with blackout panels. Then, I built a locking gate with a security code. Access? Revoked. No more peeking. No more community use. No more HOA lies. Then came the best part. I found out that for the past 2 years, Karen had been using pictures of my pool in the HOA newsletter to advertise the community amenities. She even gave tours to new residents, promising they'd be allowed to swim. So I sent a cease and desist letter through my attorney. Karen panicked. She called an emergency HOA meeting demanding access be restored to the community. I showed up, calmly placed the blueprints and title documents on the table and said, "This pool isn't yours. Never was. If you try again, I'll sue for harassment and fraud." The room went silent. Karen stammered, trying to save face, but the other board members were done. Turns out, they were tired of her antics too. A recall vote was held the following month, and she was removed. Now, my pool is still sparkling, still private, and still mine. And Karen? She walks her dog past my house every evening, staring at the fence she can't see through and the world she no longer controls. They tried to fine me for